This is the Irontrader, and this is Midday Trading. Today we're going to take a look here at natural gas, and we might even sneak in a little crude here to just see what's going on here at midday. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, buy ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have natural gas. Now, if you watched my video here this morning, I said basically what we need to do is hold this key 8 SMA here on a closing basis. So you're basically looking at 1.657. Right now, natural gas is 1.669. So you are holding it, okay? So this is going to be the very, very key. Now, you can see where it ran up, which was actually nice. Now, UNG, I scalped it twice, and I got 50 cents so far out of the UNG, and out of Boyle, I got 4 points. I mean, out of Cold, KOLD, I got 4 points here going so far. So we got to see how this all going to shake out. The key is going to be this 8 SMA here. Now, again, if that's lost, then we just come to the top of this candle. That's 1.63. Look to the bottom of the candle, 1.57. And then we have your retest here at 1.52. On the upside, you want to look is you want to see 1.73. That was today's high. Then we come over to Friday's high, which is basically 1.72. You're right there. And then we come up to this candle. You're looking at 1.79. But this is your big target up here at 1.88. But it's all going to depend if you can hold that key 8 SMA. Now, it rallied up here. But remember, that was contract roll, just like we had here, where you had a contract roll and it came right on down. And then it fell all the way down. So we got to see if it can hold that 8 SMA here. Then we can have a good target here of 1.86. This gap at 2.16, and maybe even this 50-day at 2.34. If you can't hold that 8 SMA here, then you're going to come down to 1.63, 1.57, and then your retest at 1.52. So let's take a look here on an hourly and a 4-hour chart. Okay, here we have your hourly chart here where you had your basically your bottom 1.52, one sideways action, really nice run up here, bull flag, held that key 200 SMA, ran up to basically 1.79, and then we had 1.78, double top. When it came down, though, it held that key 200 SMA. Very, very nice. It rallied up, just could not get back to where we need to be, and rolled all the way up down 1.58. But you never got down to that 1.52. Now, this is that contract roll where you gapped right on up here. I never really like these gaps, because a lot of times they will get filled eventually, okay? So we had a good run here. You basically had like a good sideways action. If you had a candle there like we have here, it would have been a nice bull flag, and then take her right on up here to 173. But as you can see, it just kind of like fallen off here. So your key levels here that you really need to hold here is going to be this 1.668 and 1.669. This is going to be your key level, and that's lost. You can come down to this 1.64 here, this 200-day, very easily, and then maybe even to the top of that gap at 1.59, and then retest your 1.58. But we got to see how it all shakes out. But like I said this morning, it's just a scalper's market. This is not something where I'm going to buy and hold. It's going to go longer. Buy and hold, I'm going to go short. I have no idea here, okay? So, you know, you just got to scalp. I scalped the UNG and the KOLD. That is working out so far really good. Now, here we look on the 4-hour chart. What do we have here? Well, you know, you can see where it's holding your 50-day and your 8-day here are pinned pretty much at 1.64. So you're holding that level. It tried to get above that 1.69 level. It got up there above it, but then it really had just like this kind of like a double top situation, and then came right on down here now. So realistically, you got to hold this level, that 1.64, if, you know, that 8-day on that daily chart is lost. If it isn't, then you can come down here, retest that 1.58, and maybe even 1.52. But if you can get it back above that 1.69, then you got a good shot at retesting that 1.79 here. So we got to see how the all day shaking out. But right now, I had some good scalping in UNG and KOLD. So far, that's working out pretty good. So we're going to take a little peek ski here at crude oil. All right, here we have the crude oil, your daily and your weekly chart. Now, I pointed out this morning this key 21 SMA here. You need to close above. That is going to be key. And then this level here, that 21 is sitting at 76 36, and then this level right here, 75.74. So today's low here on crude oil got as low as 75.84. So you're just right above what we have going on here. Okay, so very, very nice here so far, holding. And now we're back above the 21-day right now at midday at 76.81, and you're back above that 50-day at 77.54 here. So right now we're looking very, very good. This was a really, really nice trade right here. I am still scalped long the UCO. Okay, so UCO is a really nice trade. I didn't get the low. The low was 28.40. I'm in at 28.50. Okay, so how I just multiply it out, I got 28.50, but I got 5,000 shares here going. So right now I'm up here, let's see, that's 60, about 85 cents, about 95 cents here on 5,000 shares. So that's working out pretty good. The key is here is what we want to do is make sure that we close above this 21 SMA here, okay, and this 50 SMA, and we need to hold this key 200 SMA. That is going to be very, very crucial here on a closing basis. Let me see if I can dial them in. Okay, come on, get in there. Yeah, okay, 77.65. That's going to be very, very key level here that we want to close above. So right now here, we're above the 8 SMA, 75.53. We're above the Ohondo here. And we held a really nice here on your 21 SMA where it came down, made a lower low. But if you watch my video here the last couple of days here, you'll notice that I've been pointing out this box scenario. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 days so far in this box, okay? So basically what you want to do is look to the bottom there. That is that 7.52, 7.55. This here was 7.55 this morning, but this is where you really just need to hold. And so far, you're holding that key level here. And so now we've got to see how it is going to be here on the closing basis. If we can close above that key 200 SMA, then we can just start hitting this candle. You're looking at 78.08. We could hit Friday's high at 78.39 and then 78.92. Then your big retest up here at 79.29. Very, very key level here. But again, this pattern is very, very bullish when you see a low, higher low, higher low, higher low, and then we have just a really nice rounded bottom. Once this breaks through that 79.29 here, I will be all balls out. I mean, probably 25, 30,000 shares long on that UCO, taking it right on up here. This is going to be your breakout, but you need to close above. You can't just pop above, you got to be above. Now, again, I am also long USO, but I'm long USO from all the way down in here because of going into the summer driving. You have Memorial Day, 4th of July, and then you go to Labor Day and then hurricane season. So I always take that, and I'm also long the UGA. That's the gasoline ETF, okay? So that doesn't do that much volume, but I'm in at 53.50 on UGA, and that is sitting right now at 66.60. So remember, I do all kinds of trades. I scalp trades daily, okay, for cash flow, long and short. Okay, that's daily cash flow. But I also do long trades, like I'm long the USO, I'm long the UGA, a lot of the tech stocks. Okay, so I long, and I also swing trade for a week, 2 weeks at a shot. Okay, but right here, this is just a beautiful scalping. So I have the whole combination of everything that I don't do. I'm kind of like an all-purpose kind of a trader kind of guy. So when you see a pattern like this, that's very, very bullish here. And you could even come all the way down to the 50-day and even lower, and it still would be a very, very bullish pattern. Unless you start losing some of these candles, then it wouldn't. But with that rounded bottom, looking very, very good. The key is a close above that 79.29. Then we can just keep ripping right on up here to all these key levels. Just take your price channels, just go right across. Those are the levels that we'd be going to and aiming for. Okay, that's what I got for you here on Natty Gas and Crude. I'll have more of this in detail here after the pick close at 2:30. Thanks for watching.